Welcome back, everybody, to the Bread Animation Pokemon LeafGreen Nuzlocke playthrough. That's getting to be quite a mouthful. I probably need to figure out how to make that a little bit shorter. But today is episode 13, and we are going to get through Victory Road today. But first thing is first, or first things first. Okay, that's level 50. Got it. Okay, but first things first is we're going to need to teach something strength. I think this probably can learn strength. And let's switch it out with probably our Gyarados. The kind of issue is we're running into, because once we get to the Elite Four, the Pokemon League is level 50 is, or 54 is our... Okay, that is Stardust, got it. Level 54 is the level cap of the first gym leader, and I like to do it, well, I try to do it, that is, wait, I definitely taught something strength, didn't I? Let's go ahead, I know I'm getting all over the place, but level 54 is our, is the level cap there, and I like to do it by, I know some Nuzlockers like to do it by, like, you basically go before the gym leader, and that's how you do it, but I like to do it a little more where it's by each individual Pokemon, or like individual person, and because of that, I'm gonna be it's gonna be 53 for the first one here. Okay, so maybe I didn't teach strength to anything. Which, whatever, that's okay. The other thing I wanted to check is, do I actually have something... Okay, I don't have anything for flying. Do I have full heals here? I should have plenty of those. Just gotta find them. 22 of those. Okay, one Thunderstone. Did I just miss the full heal? Obviously I don't need revives. Repel. Okay, so I actually don't have... Obviously I don't need revives. Where can I go? I should probably fly someplace and actually get some of those. Can I doubt I can go here. You know what? I should do this smart before. This is taking a long time just to get going. But anyway, today we are going to definitely get through the... I need to just stop. I'm also... There's just a little inside baseball here. Actually, this doesn't know fly. Does this know fly? I bet you it does. If it doesn't, I can teach it, because I think I actually lost... Oh, it doesn't fly. Okay. So we'll definitely move this. But a little inside baseball here. It's been a few weeks since I actually recorded this... we should probably keep that. Let's switch this out. It's been a few weeks since I actually have recorded, and I've kind of forgotten where we were at. And obviously I'm a little slow on the speaking today. But we are in Viridian City, and we definitely are going to take on the Victory Road, and we obviously took... Yeah, there's just nothing there. It's just insane. Okay, so let's go back to... Oh, where the Pokemon... The big guy is. It's over here, right? Celadon? I think it is. And let's get some full restores or full heals, like all the fancy things. We're going to end up needing it anyway. But anyway, so today we're going to definitely obviously get through that. I've been talking about that for like 6 minutes of recording time. Who knows how long this is going to be in actual time. And then after that, I think we might start, just depending on the timeline, is go ahead and start continuing to prep. I know in the past what I've done... Okay, these are all... TMs, that's not what I need. I need heal items. Are they on the first floor? No, they're right here. Okay, so... Super Ball. Okay. Not really anything. Why don't I go ahead and just buy it? Okay, there's 19 of those. 20 of those. Let's buy a few of these. Maybe I'll just need to do it this way instead of doing the like full heals. There's probably full heals in the Elite Four like building once you get up there, but I don't know. Okay, so we got plenty of those. But today I think we'll definitely get through the, if I ever get to it and stop blabbering here, we'll get to Victory Road, and then we will definitely, well, depending on the timeline, we might start actually going and preparing for the Elite Four. I know in the past what I've done is a separate episode, but I think in this series I probably will either tag it on to the end of, oh, and then the final thing I need to do is teach something strength. But first thing is, let's just make sure I don't have anything that knows strength, which I don't think I do. But I will probably tag on scratch karate kick. Okay. Yeah, I'll probably tag on to this episode, or I'll tag it on to the next episode. I know in the past I've done an entirely separate one. However, I think it works out for me if I'd rather your strength 80. That's such a good move. I need to make sure get that can learn it. Let's teach it for this to now. I have a decent idea of what I want my team to look like, so I guess I'm not super. I guess strength is 80, so we can definitely get rid of scratch. Don't need that. But I have a good idea what the Elite Four in Pokemon League is going to look like. So I've kind of done a lot of prep since the last time I've started this. Oh no, do I have a Pokemon that knows Cut? I don't think I need Cut, but I'll definitely need Strength. Okay, so let's get through here, and then let's get up. So I obviously did the battle before. Let's Surf just to avoid it. The other thing is I could get a Machoke in here. I think that's the only other Pokemon I could get in Victory Road that I don't already have. So I probably will skip it actually for now. Okay, and then he's gonna obviously check. Oh, do I just have to keep going? I thought they... Oh, duh. Okay, let's get through here. This seems a little excessive, I'm not gonna lie. I'm running into stuff. Now Lapras. Lapras I don't think I'm gonna bring to the Elite Four. Oh, that was a waste. So Lapras might be over-leveled if you go by the letter of the law. Shocked I haven't ran anything. Maybe I have a Repel going right now? I just didn't know it. Oh, that's not the right way. Alright. So finally on the Victory Road. Shoot, you know what? I think... The other thing I think we have to do here... Oh, gosh. That actually is going to be bad because I think we have to go Flash later. So either I need to do it without Flash, or... Well, I don't remember. So why don't we go ahead and just try this first, then we can see. There's not a whole lot of items that I think I need in here, so I think I might just try to go through here. Okay, so let me read through this really quick, and then I will figure out which way I need to go. All right, so first thing is let's make sure we have a... Repel on. So I gotta move this. So this guy has got to get over here. go up 2, over, perfect. Wow, she came out of nowhere. I wasn't really ready for that. I gotta be a little more careful there. I don't really have anything great here. Let's just go surf. If this is anything like the last Elite Four, I'm going to get really annoyed at all these different trainers that we have. So it's kind of insane that that Ponyta's faster than me. I don't know, it seems like I should go faster. Gotta be careful though. I definitely don't want to lose Hank here. Because everything is being faster than me right now. I mean, that did obviously no damage, but still, gotta be careful. And let's make sure we heal. Oh, that did, like, nothing. Alright, let's go one more. There's no point in being safe here. This is the end. Okay, so which way do I need to go? So I think I need to go here. Oh my gosh. I got to start going slower. Oh man. Okay. We'll probably do ice. Actually, maybe we just go body slam here. I gotta start spreading out the what I'm using, because I think I'm gonna need a lot of surfs. Ivysaur, no. Even though it's super effective against me, I mean, I could probably just go Ice Beam. This should definitely one-shot it. Hank's definitely gonna overlevel. Ooh, yes, War Turtle. I do want to, like, if there's good matchups, I should do it, because Jolteon, I think, is definitely going to go to the Elite Four with me. So I do need to try to use it when possible. I just need to be careful not to get it above 54. And I guess it's not the worst thing in the world, I guess, if I go over 54. But yes, it's just because I know general Nuzlockes aren't, you know what, I may shift into this. Nuzlockes generally don't, like, I've seen people do it all sorts of ways, but if I'm over on the first guy, it's not the worst thing, so I shouldn't be too concerned if I have one Pokemon that's over. Because the way a lot of people do it is you do the Elite Four, and then against your rival, yeah, let's switch, let's go to Surf. Then against your rival, what you'll do is you'll level up for him, or her, depending on, obviously, what game it is, but, you know, again, I like to do it by actual trainers that you fight in the Elite Four and level them up in between. I think that's the most fun way to do it. Yeah, because Hank's already 54. Again, I don't think I'm going to take Hank into the game, but you know. Okay, now before we actually do this, I should check to see if I need Dragon Claw, and I don't think I'm going to need it. Like, it's not super high. There's not a lot of Pokemon that are... Okay, so we don't need to do it. Okay, so there... So what do we need to do now? Another boulder can be found to the south. Okay, so that must be down here. Okay, and then I gotta go onto this one. So this one goes down, then I have to go down here. Then head northeast, then climb the northeast ladder to the 3rd floor. So I think I have to go. He was gonna run into me anyway. Yeah, there's no way around that one. Ooh, I should be a little careful here. What I should probably do is level up my Pidgeotto. No, no, no. Oh my gosh. Definitely need to be careful. I didn't bring any Psychic type moves either. Probably didn't think about this. Did not think about this at all. This is gonna be Fighting type. Oh gosh. Maybe I go Flynn just because it's a lot of HP, obviously. And with this, let's just go Body Slam. It should take it out. Not a lot of defenses with that guy. And we'll just do Hyper Beam on this. Well, I don't know. I'll do Body Slam again. Not sure why you would Foresight me. Okay. Really surprised it didn't take it out. Super effective. I don't plan on bringing Flynn to the Elite Four anyway, so if I lose Flynn, it's not the end of the world. Alright, now before we do this, let's heal up again. I have more potions. Okay, yeah, I got 22 of those, so I should just make sure I use all of these. And then I should level up my other ones as well, just to get them higher. I know, I should have options here. Just don't want to faint, obviously. Alright, so I'll actually heal these up quickly, and then I will cut back in once they're done. Alright, so here's our team. We leveled up Gretchen and Jack just to get up there a tad more. So let's go down here, and I don't think I need to do anything with that at the moment. Obviously, is that guy there? I think I need... Wow, that was close. Okay, there's the full heal. And I think there's... That's Hail. I don't think I need Hail. Let's get our max Repel. I need to get into this ladder, I believe. Okay, so this goes here. So go to the northeast, fight a cool turn, head to the northwest area to find Overheat. Another stage, climb down the ladder. Okay, so I need to go northwest. Actually, let me check to see where I'm at. Okay, so I think I actually just need to go over here. Okay, so this is climb down the ladder. There's the guard spec. I think I need to just... Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold on a sec. In the clear to the east, take the ladder back up to the 3rd floor. Okay, so I am going back up. Go back to the boulder in the northeast area and push it westward. Alright, so I gotta go northeast. And that I actually don't even think I care about. Okay, so this needs to go over on that one. I gotta go all the way over here. Obviously I can do this a lot faster. I just need to be a little careful and just make sure I don't mess this up here. Okay, so it's got to go in there, it's got to go in there, it's got to go there, and then I need one more. Okay, so that switches that. Now I got to go across this rocky patch, and I'm gonna have to probably fight her. I'm sure she looks at me the second I run by her. Oh, she doesn't. Nice. They also don't, surprisingly. Okay. Let's see. Walk across the... Okay, so now I need to push the boulder here, down there, then jump down after it. Okay. I'm gonna go back up to the 3rd floor. Okay, so back up here, climb down the ladder, climb down the next ladder, back down to the 2nd floor. What? Cool turn of the final areas. Wait a sec. Okay, to reach the switch, then remove the next burst, you can southern area, walk across the rocky bridge and go south to paddle 2 more. Head east, push the ladder, turn after it. Okay, and then shove the boulder all the way along. Oh, I didn't actually move. Okay, I misread this, so I gotta move this all the way back over. This goes all the way to this one. Got it, so then I take this guy. Shocked they didn't fight me there. Okay. This is it. Yep. There we go. And then this guy, I never remember. Is it the other way? No, I guess this is it. Alright. Indigo Plateau. Here we are. So before... I guess definitely let's heal up. Definitely gonna need to do that. And let's buy a few things as well. Restores HP and heals the status. That's definitely what I want. Okay, I've got 2. Why don't I... Jeez, that's a lot of money, 36,000. I probably don't even need 20 just with everything else I have, but you know what? Let's go ahead and just do it. Yeah. Can definitely sell some things as well. Let's sell all of these. Let's sell a decent number of these. I just don't need... Okay, so I definitely want the Ether. Moonstone, I definitely don't need this. Nugget, don't need that. Next speed, don't need that. What else can I sell? I know I can basically get unlimited money, but... Okay, there's tons of Ethers there. Okay, Calcium. Elixirs, Awakening, I got tons of those, don't I? Definitely don't need that. Iron. Yeah, I'll buy more of those. that's max potion. I guess all these I can... I don't need that. Alright, so we got all sorts of healing options there. Okay, so we are pretty... That really didn't take too long in the grand scheme of things, so why don't I go ahead and start the process of preparing for the Elite Four. So I have kind of... Well, actually what I should probably do is save. So why don't I go ahead and save first. Okay, so we'll go ahead and tag on the Elite Four and the Elite Four prep into this episode. So if you guys don't want to watch this, then go ahead and... I mean, you can obviously stop the episode here, but if you do want to watch it, then, you know, obviously continue. If you don't, I ask that you just please like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps me out. And let's continue on into this Elite Four prep. So I'll put up on the screen what each person has. So obviously first is Lorelei, and she's got the Dugong, the Cloyster, Slowbro, Jinx, and the Lapras. And I think what we will definitely be doing is Jolteon for that, and then kind of Venusaur as the backup, and then I also am kind of thinking Nidoqueen as well. So why don't we go ahead and move out kind of what Pokemon I kind of have tagged to everything. So now Nidoqueen's a little sketchy just because they know Ice Beam and Surf and everything. But I think the Jolteon should probably be able to just clear all these guys. I'm hoping. But Nidoqueen I kind of have tagged to some other things as well. So let's go ahead and put in the Nidoqueen for now. And the Jinx I don't really have a great answer to yet. So we'll kind of just keep that there. So the next is definitely going to be Bruno. And I will put up what Bruno has right now. Onyx, Hitmonchan, Hitmonlee, Machop, and then a second Onyx. So obviously the Onyxes, I can definitely do water or grass. They're both quads. And I am definitely going to have Starmie in there. So let's move Starmie. Starmie is like the goat. And I definitely don't need you. Starmie honestly could clear this all by itself. And I'm kind of... Yeah, the Starmie might be able to clear it all by itself. Okay, so then the next one is Agatha, which I'm kind of concerned about Agatha, to be honest. They obviously have a Gengar. They've got two Gengars, a Golbat, a Haunter, and an Arbok. I don't really have any great Psychic moves. The Nidoqueen... I'm kind of thinking for the Gengars, I go Nidoqueen with it, and I already have the Nidoqueen in there. The other thing I was thinking about is potentially using the Aerodactyl as my answer, which obviously is getting picked or used in the I could go pick up the Fossil as well, but I still don't have a super great answer there. I just need to think about it and get everything kind of leveled up to see where I'm at. The other thing I could do is Gyarados. Problem is, dark moves are special in this game, and that also kind of is not good for the Aerodactyl, just given the fact that their special attack is not good. The other option I could do is Gengar as well. I think I could teach them a Psychic type moves. So I might actually move this in here and potentially not use the Aerodactyl. So let's go ahead and swap that for now, just so we can see kind of what we're dealing with here. And I definitely need to take that items. Okay, so that's Agatha, and then finally is well, I guess not finally, but Lance is here then, and we're gonna start with Lance has the Gyarados, the two Dragonairs, the Aerodactyl, and the Dragonite. Jolteon for sure with the Gyarados. Starmie probably will be for both the Dragonairs. Well, it might actually be the rest. Or the Jolteon as well. Problem is the Aerodactyl is pretty fast, so it's probably going to be faster than my Starmie. However, it doesn't do a whole lot. It obviously knows Hyper Beam. And I don't think a Jolteon can survive, but it might need to be Jolteon just given how fast Aerodactyl is, and then the Dragonite, I'll hopefully switch back into the Starmie for Ice Beam as well. And you know what, before I forget, let's look at my items here. I think it's just the black glasses. We'll take this. Yes, do that there. Okay, and then finally is the champion, and I obviously picked Bulbasaur, so they're going to have the Pidgeot, the Alakazam, the Rhydon, Gyarados, Executor, I guess I always called it that, I don't know if that's right, and then the Charizard, and obviously we faced this a few times. Pidgeot, I can definitely do Jolteon or the Starmie with Ice Beam. Alakazam, I'm still a little worried about. I kind of have Aerodactyl tied to it, but right now that what we've been talking about is I potentially won't even do Aerodactyl there, because we kind of switched out the Gengar. So we'll see kind of what we're doing with the Alakazam, and let me switch that out. It does no Psychic, that's the problem. And Bug, Ghost, and Dark are really its only moves, or super effective against it. However, it's not great, so I probably could just stay in with whatever I do. We'll see what we do there. The Rhydon, I'm not concerned. It's so slow. I could do Venusaur or Starmie there. Gyarados, obviously the Jolteon is super easy. Executor, I could do a Bug-type move or a Fire-type move. Bug is physical, it doesn't have great defense, but it is a quad. And then the Aerodactyl, I also had tagged to Charizard, but I think I could do... Rock is a quad, so I'm trying to learn like a quad move. I could also do Water or Electric there, just based on kind of what we have going on at that point. So I think the first thing that I should do is get everybody up to level, I think, which isn't actually that far. Well, actually what I should do is figure out exactly how many levels I need. So Charizard's level is 63, and the other one is 54. Okay, so I obviously need to level Gustavo up and Skylar up. So why don't I get these... Oh, wow. Okay, and then I don't have anything... Well, here. Let's, Okay, I think I'm missing a Pokemon. No, I'm not. What I've done is I have... Well, I might be missing Pokemon. Wait, does this Lord fly? First of all, let me check that first. Could use that as my dark type. Let's first move this in, and let's see what I'm missing here. So we got Jolteon, we got Venusaur, we have Nidoqueen, we got Starmie, and we have Gengar. Okay, so Gengar was tagged to it, but this is definitely what I do not need right now. Okay, so let's quickly, I think, level these guys up to 53. I might need to go get more rare candies as well, which that wouldn't... We'll just need to make sure that I don't lose Pokemon with that like bad egg or anything like that. So I'll go ahead and level this up, and then I will cut back in once that's done. Alright, and then very quickly, let's go ahead and deposit some of these guys so I can get more rare candies and then sell them quickly. If you remember back to the very first episode, I had... Let's put them in box too, that way I just know where they are. But I had a bad egg show up, and I don't want that to potentially move or ruin, like disappear any of my other Pokemon. So let's go ahead and do this really quick, and then let's pull out some more rare candies. Alright, so let's go sell some of those rare candies just to get more money. Not what I want, so let's sell. Alright, so we just got some more rare candies and sold some more. Obviously we're going to need more just to level up, but before we do anything, let's go ahead and fly. Is it down here? I think it is for the... Well, actually, I don't remember where it is. I think it is this. Is it right here? Is the fossil guy? No. It's the move the leader. Okay, I gotta look up where that is. I forget really quick. And it is Cinnabar Island, I believe. Nope. It's in here, right? Definitely is. I just forget where all these are. Is it this guy? Ah, perfect. Ooh, what should we call this? We might actually end up using this guy. Alright, it's a male, so that's not great for the names that we have left. But let's, you know what? Let's just call him Marie. Awesome. Okay, so there's Aerodactyl. And again, I haven't committed to using Aerodactyl. I think I will, just to have a little more coverage. But again, we can see what ends up happening there. Okay, so next thing is we need to go buy a whole bunch of the, just because we do the rare candies, we need to do these things, get all the calciums and all that stuff just for EVs. I do this in every single time. I don't know if you guys think this is cheating or not. I don't necessarily think it is, but if you guys have strong opinions, let me know. That's fine if you believe it is. But first I obviously need to figure out where exactly it is in here, because I can't remember. Oh. No, I don't need counter. Those people don't sell anything, do they? Okay. Maybe it's the first floor. Or actually, it's probably just the 5th floor. It's one of those things of... So it's the last thing you find it just because you end up finding it. There it is. Okay, so let's go ahead and definitely don't need that many. Alright everyone, so I did just go ahead and buy all of the like carbos and proteins and stuff like that, but I don't need to do anything quite yet. Actually, we're not going to fly. We're going to stay here because I do want to potentially get a few of the items or the TMs and stuff from the what is it called, from the oh my goodness, from the gambling thing. So first though, let's move all Pokemon I'm gonna use into my party just to get those. So let's move this in. Oh jeez. Move this in, and then let's go ahead and level, or like give all those things when I need to give them. And then once I do that, then I think we can start doing the actual moves that we're going to be doing. And obviously I still have the Aerodactyl I still need to level up as well. And it looks like I'm missing one other Pokemon, but I'm going to go ahead and give all those the proteins, level with the Aerodactyl, and then I will cut back in when we're done with that. Alright, so I did go ahead and level up a decent amount and did some of the EVs or yeah, EVs I believe. So let's go ahead and talk about what items, actually, let's take this quickly. Okay, sorry. So let's go ahead and think about what moves we want all of our Pokemon to have. So Jolteon is going to be first, and let's look at what it's got. So obviously it's got Thunderbolt, Double Kick, Thunder Wave, Sand Attack. Let me quickly check its move pool here. Okay, so Thunderbolt is obviously great. It's gonna learn... Weird, this is not matching my... Oh, I guess it is. Okay, Double Kick. I must have just had it forget some of these other things. Now, for this guy, the only thing I'm thinking about here is potentially teaching it some sort of, or like Sunny Day. And I don't know even if you can get Sunny Day, so let me quickly check. Because I'm kind of thinking about the... Yeah, it's Team 11, and I don't have it. Alright, let's quickly look to see where to get it. I kind of think Sunny Day might be the move here, so let's go ahead and go to the Safari Zone quickly. It is in the Safari Zone. But for Venusaur, I'm kind of thinking I set up Sunny Day because I kind of want to teach Venusaur Solar Beam as well. Because the Venusaur right now... No, Sleep Powder, Poison, and Leech Seed. I mean, Leech Seed could be good, but like the Razor Leaf, I'd almost rather teach it, get rid of the Sleep Powder and everything else, so I might go ahead and do that. And I don't have a Pokemon that knows Fly right now, which obviously isn't super great. So let's go ahead and move Pokemon around, and let's get back to this. Well, okay. Let's, before, maybe the better way to do this is do what we can here, and we'll start crossing off Pokemon. So the first thing is, I think we're definitely going to want to teach, okay, let's go back here. Let's go back here. I'm getting kind of all over the place. So there's obviously Giga Drain. Here's Solar Beam, Thunder. I don't necessarily need Thunder. Psychic, there's only one. I definitely want to teach Psychic to, I think, the Starmie, but the other thing I wanted to check is if I could teach Flamethrower. Can Gengar learn? It can't learn. Oh, that's so frustrating. Okay. Rock Tomb, that's a good one. Where's my Thunderbolt? Do I have Thunderbolt? I have Thunder. I don't think I have any Thunderbolt, so why don't I go ahead and get some Thunderbolt, because I think I want to teach the Gengar Thunderbolt, and I think it can learn it. So we got to get more coins, so I think we'll probably need to speed through this first. Yeah, we'll speed through this. Okay, so I just bought Thunderbolt, and let's go and teach Thunderbolt to Gengar, I think. I really think that's the best move. I could teach it to Skylar as well, just for more coverage. So I think I'll probably keep Hypnosis. Shadow Ball I'll definitely keep, although this is physical. I think it's physical in this game. Yeah. Dream Eater. I know this does a ton of damage, but it has to be asleep, so that has to hit, and then you gotta do it, so I'd rather just have it sleep and then have Thunderbolt, so we'll go ahead and do this. Okay, now the next thing that we definitely want to do is do Psychic to Starmie here. And we're going to do the classic, and actually I need to go buy another Thunderbolt because I also want Starmie to learn Thunderbolt 2. Okay, so we'll go ahead and I will go ahead and buy more coins, and then I will cut back in once we get Thunderbolts as another Thunderbolt. All right, so I just got enough, so let's go back over there, and I'll probably buy that. Well, yeah, items I need to wait. I should wait to do items, because I'm just not quite ready to figure all that out. Okay, so let's go Thunderbolt again. And what are these other ones? I know it's Flamethrower, 2, okay, and Shadow Ball. Oh, so I can buy Shadow Ball. Interesting. Is that, okay, that's Flamethrower. Okay, so before, let's go ahead and let's do Thunderbolts. Let's just get this done. Okay, so yes, which move? It will be Recover. This will just be the classic Starmie setup. And I should probably also, well, here. The other thing I definitely want to look at is, okay, so Starmie's done, so let's move, switch down here. And then okay, and then Gustavo's done. Tuco is kind of done. Walter, we're kind of done as well, because I'll just teach it. Actually, why don't I just go ahead and teach it Solar Beam right now. This might be overkill, because I think I'd rather get rid of Leech Seed. Yeah, just because that's everyone. And then if I do teach Sunny Day, I mean, I could teach this Sunny Day, but I honestly think I might teach the other one Sunny Day. But this will do that. And then Earthquake, I kind of wanted to teach Skylar Earthquake. There's not a whole lot of ground type moves in there, but it could be a good thing to have. It does no superpower, that's good. Poison Sting just does like nothing, so let's get that. Let's get rid of that. Okay, now the other thing is I need some ground or rock type moves as well. And here's Rock Tomb. Is there a different... Why are all rock moves just not like that great? Steel good anywhere? I feel like there's not too much steel anymore. Because Rock Tomb's only 50. Sandstorm. Break. Yeah, and Rock Smash is only that. Okay, let me quickly look up where... I think there's a Rock Slide move tutor. He is. And let's go... It's by the Rock Tunnel. And is the Rock Tunnel down here? I think it is. It's by the exit, though. Now, some of these people I don't think I've fought yet, so I need to be careful. I'm sure I already got that. Yeah. Jeez. I think he's just like right here, isn't he? Okay, this is getting annoying. And repel. I feel like he's... You know what? I need to look up this rock tunnel here. Okay, so this guy should do it. Wow, that took... that was crazy. Yes, let's go rock slide. Skylar. And I think... Oh man, superpower could be good. But like it lowers your defense. And there is some good. I don't know. I think I'd rather get rid of body slam. I know bite isn't great, or bite's not terrible. All right, so that's that. So let's get out of here with an escape rope. Now is, I think the Nidoqueen then should be okay. Okay, the only other thing I thought about teaching it was potentially Thunderbolt, but I think I might keep it as is for now. Yeah, so let's do that. And then let's now fly back to the Safari Zone and go get Sunny Day. Safari Zone over here. Cave. It's over here, isn't it? Yeah. And I think I just have to go all the way around here. Okay, that's fine. Oh my gosh. You know what? Let's go ahead and sell all these other things because I don't need them. Cut all this too. Safari Zone is just right here, and I think it's just to the, like, right up here. Now, obviously, we've already caught something in the Safari Zone, so none of this will count. Should just be on the end of this peninsula. Yep, right here. Okay, now the question really is going to be, do I teach it to Nidoqueen and get rid of like the sleep powder? Oh, didn't mean to do this. Obviously, duplicate, but I've already got it. I'm not gonna use this guy if I catch it. Which of course I did. No, I don't need it. I didn't do anything. So the question is going to be, do I teach Nidoqueen it? Or, sorry, not Nidoqueen, Jolteon, or do I teach Nidoqueen it? And you know what, let's go ahead and, I don't know what's going to be faster if just running up the 300 steps, it probably will be. So I'll do this. And then I think the only thing, the Sunny Day might be that, Earthquake I got, I'll probably go through, I should probably teach something Flamethrower, but like, I kind of had that set up to be... Oh gosh, what is it? I kind of had Gengar set to that, but I didn't look to see if it actually could learn it. So we might go ahead and just be stuck with kind of the Gengar situation, which I don't know if there's something else I could teach Gengar potentially that's good special attack. I just don't know. Oh, of course I ran in there. I finally started thinking like, oh, maybe I could actually like get something else. And you know what? Honestly, the Sunny Day might be a little overkill too, just because like Razor Leaf should definitely take the other. Oh, dang it! Should definitely take the other things out. So I don't expect that to be too crazy. Let's just run. Come on. Just get back here. And then other than that, though. Just get out. I think I can. Yeah, let's just leave. Okay, so now I think that well, let's teach. Let's think about which one we want to actually teach move-wise. Sand attack potentially could be helpful. Double kick isn't really doing much for me there. So like that's whatever. But like, am I gonna need sleep powder? If I have to do two, I think I'd rather do poison, to be honest. I know that maybe isn't the best, but I think I'll probably, maybe I just teach Venusaur Sunny Day. Let's go ahead and do that, and then we could think of something else potentially to teach Jolteon. I mean, can it learn Toxic? Can anything learn Toxic? Ooh. I'm trying to think, like, when I need Sunny Day, what would I be facing up against? Like, I could probably survive most things, I think. I don't even know if I'm gonna end up using Sunny Day. It was more of just like a thought of what do you do? Tuco's pretty fast. It's just not super bulky. So I think what maybe I do is let's go Sunny Day here. And yeah, I'll get rid of sleep powder. Now, what other moves? There's Giga Drain, Frustration, Thunder, Dig. Can I teach anything Shadow Ball? Obviously, this note could. Wait, it's physical. So it's not great, and then Aerodactyl. I wonder if Aerodactyl could learn Shadow Ball. You know what, as we do that, let's actually think about... Okay, so Black Hawk Glasses will probably go to... Aerodactyl, I would imagine. I really don't have any sort of, like... held items. Why don't we actually go back to back over here, and let's go and buy the water one. And actually, let me look to see if where I can never melt ice. Oh, it's all okay. Never melt ice is all the way over, so I might just be out of luck, which is fine. Let's see what else we can get, though. So we'll definitely get the water one. Jeez. So definitely get the Mystic Water. What else can we get? Smoke Ball. I don't know if I need that. Miracle Seed. Yeah. Give Miracle Seed to Venusaur. Wait, I don't even know what Smoke Ball does. Let me just look quickly. Oh, guaranteed to flee. I don't need that. Let's look at the Yellow Flute. I forget what the Yellow Flute does. Oh, out of confusion. Okay, I don't need that. I might as well buy a charcoal for now. I think those are going to be our only held items, to be honest. Because yeah, I just think. Okay, so let's go ahead and fly back to the Elite Four. And then or Indigo Plateau, excuse me. And let's get this finally set up here. Because I think we're almost done. So let's swap out our Pokemon and let's finally look at the Aerodactyl here. Pokemon. So I think I am gonna do the Aerodactyl. For this. And let's quickly do items just to get that done here. Okay, so Quick Claw. I guess why don't we go ahead and do the ones that we know we're gonna use. So let's give this to Aerodactyl. Let's give Mystic Water. Oh, not what I needed. And let's give that to Saul. Miracle Seed to Walter. Charcoal, I guess we're still waiting there. So let's finally go and look at more of our TMs just to see if there's anything else that we could do here. So, okay, so Shadow Ball is physical. Okay, so that can't learn it, so that's not really great. Gustavo, Skylar, it's physical, so I don't necessarily need that. The other thing I thought about is potentially Strength. It's like a decent move, so let's see if there's anything Marie can learn. So his attack is so much higher. Okay, so it does no Hyper Beam. And then Wing Attack, you know what, I'll probably end up... So I'm trying to teach Strength, yes. I'll probably end up teaching this Aerial Ace, I think. Could this be helpful? Focus Punch? Potentially could. Water Pulse I don't need. Calm Mind. Could use Calm Mind. I think Toxic could be helpful. Although, what doesn't know a move? I think it's better than... I mean, it does it twice. Would I rather have... Sand Attack reduces accuracy? I think I'd rather have Toxic. I still don't have any Bug-type moves, which isn't great. That's Grass, Frustration, Thunder I don't necessarily need. Shadow Ball I have. Brick Break could be helpful, actually. Skylar can learn it. Gustavo, it's physical, though. Could Skylar... Ooh. I know this does more, but it lowers my attack and defense, so I would have to be really careful where I use it. So I wonder if, honestly, Brick Break is better than Superpower. I think I'm going to do that. Because you basically only get like one, maybe two, and your defense is already lower, so we're going to, yeah, we'll definitely do this. Flamethrower, I feel like Flamethrower could be helpful. The only thing is it's these two, and it's a special move, so like it's not great, and I don't really have anything there, so maybe we don't worry about that for now. I could always do it. Rock Tomb we have. Aerial Ace, I think I'd rather have Aerial Ace than Wing Attack. Just because it can never miss. Did I teach that the right move? Also, let me open this back up again. Secret Power could be good. What did I guess I can also just teach this what it, look to see what I just taught. Okay, it was Hyper Beam, got it. So I think that's okay. And that's normal type, obviously. If I had a Gyarados, that'd be great. Steel Wing. Steel could be helpful, but there's only a few that really knows that are like super effective against Steel, and I have so many other coverage moves there. So I don't necessarily need that. Snatch, Overheat. Could be helpful, but it's just not that great. So I think this might be it. Actually, let's go and check quickly berries just to see what I can give. Anything. Paralysis, Wake Up, Cure Poison. Why don't I quickly go through... Let's go look through these moves one more time as we go through the Indigo Plateau, and let's see. So, this first one will be Lorelei. She could definitely freeze things. So why don't I give this to Tuco for now, because Tuco would potentially be the ones that learn that. Confusion obviously could be helpful. Indigo Plateau, or Indigo Plateau. Bruno, they don't have any status moves there. Agatha definitely does. And Agatha, I kind of have Nidoqueen, Starmie, or Aerodactyl kind of tagged to it. I think then... Obviously that can't get confused, so why don't we look for... Because there's Poison, Paralysis, where's the Confusion one? Let's give this to Nidoqueen, because obviously Nidoqueen can't get poisoned. And then... Burn, Cure Poison. That, I guess, would be Sol. However... Can Gustavo get poisoned? I don't even know. I think it can, right? Can get poisoned, so we'll give that it. So I think that should be good. So let's go one more time through all of these, and let's see kind of what we're thinking with. So again, I'll put up on the screen what each of these people are going to have. So first is Lorelei. I honestly think Jolteon might be able just to sweep this entire thing. And I don't necessarily need to worry about the rock or the dugong, and they all know like ice beam basically, so I think Jolteon might just be the best thing. I'm a little worried about the Lapras, to be honest, just because it's pretty bulky, but I'm hoping the Jolteon is okay, or can sweep everything else. I mean, same with the Slowbro, to be honest. Yeah, but they have low special defense, so yeah, I think we're just gonna go there. Okay, and then Bruno, that's basically the Venusaur and the Starmie again, just with all the leaf type and everything else that's going on, so that should be okay. Agatha, I'm most concerned about. It might just need to be Aerodactyl. Ghost Dark, they have both. I also could do my Gengar out there, just because Ghost is super effective, but it's physical again, so honestly it might be another Starmie like Psychic type, or Thunderbolt as well, so yeah, it might be Starmie. Starmie's pulling a whole bunch of weight, because then again, once we get to Lance as well, it's basically Jolteon or Starmie in all of those, and then finally for Blue, well, Blue is basically all of them. Jolteon, Aerodactyl, Venusaur. I still don't know a bug move or a fire type move for the Executor, so if something fails or like faints, we might have to teach something, but we'll see kind of how that happens. So let's quickly then heal up for the very last time, get everything up to level 54, which is the first. Let me just confirm that one more time. I'm like 90% sure it is. It is 54. So we'll get everything up to 54. And And then actually, we'll go ahead and let's get everything up to 54. All right, so here's our final team that we are going to have going into the Elite Four and the Pokemon League. I know I always call it the Elite Four, but I know it is the Pokemon League once you have your rival battle as well. But next time, I know this has been a long episode if you guys have stuck around. Next time, we are obviously going to take on the Pokemon League, and we're finally going to get through this. So if you guys have enjoyed this series and are excited for the next episode, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps me out, and I will see everybody in episode 14.